This is an upset rooster. To understand how we got here, I need to show you some clips from a little bit earlier. As you can see here, my rooster has mated a hen and is standing over top of her and will not let her get up. He then continues to peck her, continues to prod at her, despite her submitting and asserting that he is the top of the pecking order. I believe that this rooster is struggling with understanding how to balance his power over his hens and maintain his status in the pecking order without abusing his power. And I want to make sure my flock is happy first and foremost. So he's got to go to rooster jail in the mornings and evenings when his hormones are at their highest. So that brings us back to this moment. A very unhappy rooster who was just thrown in jail because his hormones are raging and my hens are unhappy and they need a break and he needs a chance to calm down and cool off. I don't feel like they prepare you for how emotionally difficult it is to have chickens, but seeing my rooster this distressed really upsets me. It upsets me more though seeing my hens literally be scared and uncomfortable in the early mornings and evenings when he's on a rampage, so I've got to do it. It takes about 2 minutes for my rooster, his name's Nugget, to finally calm down in the crate. And as you can see here, I've positioned him at the very end of the run where he can get a view of the entire yard and have a good view of the sky. So I think he finds comfort in being able to at least stand guard and be on alert for the girls. And it takes close to 9 minutes for my flock to eat their food, have some water, and decide they think that they'll give their head man, Mr. Nugget, a little visit. In the crate, again, we have Mr. Nugget the rooster. To the very right is my smallest hen, Dusty. In the middle is Honey. To the very left on the roost bar, in quotation marks, is my hen that has no name yet. And just to the left of her, who's starting to enter the frame, is my hen Spicy, who is having the hardest time with my rooster and all of his hormones. Here, that clicking, clucking sound that he's making as he paces in the crate is him basically signaling to his hens that he's got treats for them. And he's not wrong. I threw treats in there for him so he had something to do and to also get him into the crate. So obviously, with my rooster and his raging hormones in the morning and the evenings, I'm constantly seeing him trying to dominate all the hens to a point where I feel like it's excessive, and it's been making me super worried. But seeing him do other normal rooster behaviors, like showing his hens where treats are, is giving me hope that he is going to potentially be a really good rooster once he gets out of this really difficult teenage phase. Here you can hear nearby chickens giving an alarm call. I live in a very hawk heavy area, so my guess is there was probably a hawk spotted. Nearby chickens were giving an alarm call to alert everyone in the area, and so these two hens hear it and they run off into the area where they feel the safest in the chicken run, which is underneath the actual hen house. The rooster, because he's in a crate, stands guard at the end of the run, as we can see, because he can't get out. And we see one of the hens come back and check in on him because he didn't join them underneath the hen house. At least that's what I'm assuming. And we've got another hen coming back to check in on him again. Honestly, this is really heartwarming, and it is making me think that my flock is getting along a lot more than I think or am personally in person observing. It could also just be that he's in a crate, so it's just causing a different kind of, what's the word that I'm looking for? Dynamic. And this hawk warning from the other flock goes on for at least 5 minutes in the recording. So that is a good amount of time that the rooster has to stand guard and the hens are essentially just hiding underneath the hen house. This is a side note, but it's crushing me to see him walk in so many circles. Maybe this is normal rooster behavior. I feel like I need to give, watching this back, I feel like I need to give the rooster or whoever ends up finding themselves in this crate in the chicken run some kind of additional stimulating activity to do or enriching activity to do. I always throw in treats so he's got something to scratch, but clearly he needs something else. But let me know if you know of anything else that I could possibly put in here that would be something that could permanently stay in there and be always available. Here you can see a hen now enters the frame, and she clearly has something that she may or may not be being chased for. I don't think it's a worm. I think it's literally just grass, but I think it's cute. So this concludes this episode of Chicken Reality TV. My rooster does seem to be calming down with his timeout time in the mornings and evenings in this crate. Don't forget to let me know if there's anything I can add that you know of into this crate for enrichment. And if you found this video entertaining, give it a big thumbs up. If you want to see more Chicken Reality TV and language and body language breakdowns, go ahead and subscribe. And this is Midwest Chickens signing off.